Hey, here's a cool little light, and it's from the LED Lenser company. They call it the Solid Line SC4R, and it's a pretty cool, multifunctional, very versatile LED light. In this video, we're going to check out everything about it. If you're interested in this, we'll have a look at the price, the pros, the cons, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like in the dark. Let's roll the tape. This is called the Solid Line SC4R torch, and it's by the LED Lenser company. Now, if you don't know LED Lenser, they make a whole heap of very high quality and premium torches and lighting equipment. They're very, very good quality. They're a German-based company and they get their stuff made in China. So like the rest of the world. Okay, so this is a very light and portable type of torch. It's not to be used like any main flashlight. This rather lights up your immediate work area or the ground if you're walking in the forest or something like that, or you just need a bit of quick illumination, then this is for you. But it's a very versatile type of a lighting system. Now, there's two versions of this. This is the SC4R and then there is the SC2R. What's the difference? Well, the 4R here has 200 lumens and it also has gesture control. The SC2R is half the amount of lumens, that's 100 lumens, and it does not have gesture control. So that's basically the only difference between the two. Now, price-wise, the SC2R is about $30 here in Australia, and this version here, the SC4R, this is about $35 to $40. And so for an extra $5 to $10, yeah, you really should go with this one. Let's have a little look what the pack says. It's a multi-purpose clip light, ultra compact, various attachments, 200 lumens. On its lowest setting, it's got 75 hours. It's got IP44 rating, dust and water resistance. And all that basically means is, yeah, it's dust resistant, but water resistant in that it's splash proof, okay? It doesn't mean it's waterproof, all right? Don't be taking this scuba diving with you. It's multi-directional, so it's very versatile. It's got a special clip at the back, which can also attach to many, many different applications, pockets, hats, molly belts, backpacks. If you're serving in the armed forces or maybe in the police services, then this is a great little light to have with you as well. The size 68 by 35 by 25 millimeters. And it weighs 35 grams, which is like nothing. It's got 2 megas throw down lighting capability and IP44 and a lithium ion charging battery. All right, here's a couple of the power settings and how much time to expect out of it. For example, if it's on its highest power setting, it's got 200 lumens, okay? And that's 2.5 hours of battery life. At its mid-range setting, 20 lumens, you got 12 hours. And at its lowest setting, got 5 lumens, you got 75 hours. And there is also a red light function in here. And the red light function can be on and it can also blink. So inside the packaging comes the actual clip light itself. And we have a red box. Now, what's inside the box? You have a USB-A to micro USB cable. Straight off the cuff, I wish that would have been USB-C. Bit old technology now, but anyways, this is what is being sold with this light. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Solid Line SC4R clip-on light. We see the clip design, there it is right there. Entire unit is made out of an ABS plastic. It's very, very light. It's not too big, and in the palm of my hand, you can see how big that would be. Okay. It's got 4 magnets on the rear side. It has a unique design in that when you clip it on, you then can, by virtue of the ball joint, plastic ball joint there, you can wrap it around whichever direction you want. This is the real big selling factor in that you can angle it whichever direction you want, and that is actually a really, really cool thing, okay? Like so. I like that design. You can spin it around any which way. The thing that comes to my mind though, and knowing a bit about ball joints and plastic, usually it's only a matter of time before the friction is lost, okay? Because there's nothing apart from friction that is sort of giving it a little bit of, you know, stability or a bit of stay there. You know, it's probably only going to be a matter of time. This is just my opinion before it just goes flop. And I can probably see if you're going to start to run, if you're trying to run around or walk fast, this is naturally, if it's angled like that, going to be going down like that. So first up, that's my opinion, my thoughts there. At the moment, it's okay. The more you start to use it, I think it's going to get quite loose there. But that's just my opinion. What else has it got going for it? Okay, so we have some form of sensors right here. This is the main LED illumination, and then this is the main actioning button, the main operating button. Let's have a look at how it works. So we press it once, what happens? It turns on to its low 5 lumens setting mode. We press it again. Oh, it turned off. It turned off because when you turn it on, after 5 seconds, it goes into a mode where it will simply turn off when you next press the button, like that. If within 5 seconds you press the button, then it just goes up to its next setting, like this. We press it once, we press it again. That's our mid-range 20 lumen setting. We press it again, and that's pretty bright. That's 200 lumen setting. Press it again. We have a red light, a red LED. Press it again, and we have a blinking red LED. Press it again, and it turns off. So that's the way that works. It cycles through, or we allow it to remain on for 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds, we press it, and it will turn straight off, like that. Then the next time we press it one more time, it just starts again at the initial cycle of 5 lumens. How do we turn on gesture control? We hold this for about 1 second until that turns blue, like this. Now the gesture control is activated, and it works like this. Off, on, off, on. When we press this, it simply turns off. Now to turn on the red light function, what we do is when it's in the off state, we hold down this button, and then the red light function should turn on like this. And then we press it again, it will go to a blinking mode. Press it again, it will turn off. Now when you need to charge this, so we're going to open that up via its charging port with the micro USB plug. On comes a red charging light, like so. You might have a backpack that has some sort of MOLLE fittings here. This isn't true MOLLE, but you get the idea. This fits in perfectly, like that. You can just imagine if you've got some sort of webbing or something in front of your uniform or something like that, you can actually put this into that MOLLE laser cut slits. Another application is you might actually have like a backpack on, and the SC4R just simply slides on in like that, and then you have a very versatile light. Turn it on, you swing it around however you might need it, and actually that is pretty good. Like, we'll just test it out now. So as you can see, it's just lighting up just my immediate pathway. If I'm looking down immediately up on the ground, it's quite a lot of light. It's not too bad at all. In terms of lighting up my pathway up ahead, hey look, this isn't any flashlight or big bright torch. It's enough to give me lighting, I don't know, like about 10 meters ahead. In terms of if I wanted it to shine up at the, I don't know, fence line or the trees over there, this is not for that purpose. You need to have a proper torch if that's what you want. But just as a immediate light that will give you, I don't know, about 10, 15 meters of illumination around the place, not too bad. Let's actually have a look at its different light settings and just how bright that is. Okay, 5 lumens. What's that good for? This would be good for if you had to just write something down in your notebook or just need a little bit of light. Okay, this would get you by. If we put it into its medium setting, which is 20 lumens, this is it. So definitely a whole lot more brighter than 5 lumens. There's quite a bit of illumination. If I was camping or something like this, I could easily cook up a meal, for example, as well. Or if I had to, you know, not stumble over stuff, this is great for that. You know, I'm not going to be, you know, tripping over rocks or hazards if I'm walking around in nighttime. But if I put it onto 200 lumens, that is nice and bright. You could easily walk trails with this lighting. It'll light up a whole heap of stuff, but like I said, this is no torch. Let's have a look at the gesture control. That's off, on. So realistically, that can be quite handy. On and off, it works really well actually. I'll hold it on. And that is the red light. Okay, red light is very, very handy in terms of you can still see what you're doing, but you are not visible from a distance, or anyone else looking on cannot see you very easily. And that's the blinking red light. And let's not forget that there are 4 magnets on the rear of the clip-on light. And so if you've got something metal, you can put it on there and it'll stick. And this can be versatile and handy if you need to shine down upon an area you are working on. Hey, here it is. You can also utilize this on baseball caps. So you might have something like this and get it clipped onto the front. You might walk around with it like this, but when you need a light, up it pops. You can direct the light into any direction you like. That's it. So that's the LED Lensa Solid Line SC4R. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Think it's a piece of junk, or would you actually buy it? I actually don't mind it. I think it's pretty good, although I'd like to see it for half the price, maybe because I'm just a cheapskate. But then again, this is LED Lensa. They do make quality gear. I think this is actually a good bit of kit. Yes, I do recommend it. I think it's going to have some very good applications, and especially, some of the things that I like to get up to, exploring caves, hiking, and going into crannies and nooks where I need a little bit of light. This is actually very small, very compact, and it lights it up enough for me to, have good visibility. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. There you go. That's the end of the review, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you on the next one.